I have been doing some work off camera, and when I say work, I mean work. I have actually been very, very productive in the past couple days on the floating island here. I have created the two lakes basically for what we want to accomplish really on the floating island here. As you can see, we are making a massive floating island. We're actually going with Greek themed. Ignore the giant goose there. That's don't question that. There is still a lot of stuff that needs to happen, don't get me wrong, but I have actually been working tirelessly over here on both of these two little mounds. One thing that really triggers me though is that I sort of messed up and I built this one block higher than this one over here, if we can get here. You see? This one's one block lower. That is just infuriating because you won't be able to ever see it really. But I'll just know in the back of my head that I built this one block shorter. Anyway, the last video that we made on the 5th Dimension SMP was actually at the server-wide build, a different project that we've been working on for the past couple months. But here now, I want to start working on something to do with the island, something a bit more personal. I actually want to get this island done as soon as possible because then I'm not going to have the pleasure of actually living in it. I'm not going to be able to really, you know, do things and create minute details. So I want to really get creating this as soon as possible, and I've already been making a pretty big effort on that already. But what I want to get done today is actually build the entire mountain. And I know I say it's a mountain, but it's really not a mountain. It's quite small when you look at it actually. If you haven't been here before, what I'm going to be making this island into basically is Olympus. And Olympus is the home of the Greek gods basically, from not Norse mythology, from Greek mythology. And well, they live on a mountain, so that's why we have a mountain. But I also chose to make it into a floating island because, you know, floating things are cool, and that's really cool. But yeah, we're gonna have lots of water, and so hence the two lakes. So it's gonna work out pretty well, I think. So yeah, I think that's enough explanation. Of course, these two lakes aren't completely done. I haven't done the minute little details around the bases like I did over here. This is just a little sample piece. I need to still put little cobblestone slabs everywhere. The funny thing is, while I was building this, I actually thought to myself, wow, I'm actually not building this very realistically. I'm not actually making these mountains and cliffs. My style of terraforming isn't actually very realistic. It's more based on like a cartoon version of cliffs when you look at it. Like it's not exactly, would you call this an actual cliff? There is a lot more detailed cliffs out there is what I'm basically saying, but this is just a nice little look, and it's the same look that I've adopted for pretty much all of my floating islands up to this point, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can see that there. But I didn't just do those two lakes in between this video and the last. I actually did the entire rim of the outside of the island and placed in all that coarse dirt. That took a while, I must say. That took me ages. But yeah, we did get it in, and now it looks 10 times better. It's just all coming together slowly, of course. Of course, we still have everything still hollow in here, and no, before you ask, I'm not filling this in ever. So as I was trying to say before I started talking about everything else, I actually want to build the cliffs and the mountain itself in today's video. For the next couple videos, guys, I plan on just focusing on finishing the mega base here, and it's gonna take me a while. Firstly, we got to get this mountain completely finished. Then I want to really focus on the temple on the top, which is gonna be quite large. And I did want to build it out of quartz until I realized that there is not enough quartz in Minecraft to supply for this build, at least. Well, there is, but I'm not going to go and get it. You guys can go get it for me. The main focus, at least for today's video, is getting that cliff and the mountain built. That's all. I just need to stop talking. That's it. So why don't we just get working, guys? I think there's some cobblestone somewhere here. There it is. I just need some stone as well. And what I'm going to do for the first 3 blocks of this mountain is start with a gradient. And yes, I know, I am doing a lot of gradients these days. It's not even funny. But yeah, we're doing a gradient again today, guys. I don't exactly know how to build cliffs. Like I did build a cliff last video, so I guess I do know how to build them. I want to build a gradient, so what we're gonna do is just chuck a couple stone into this. Actually, I might just only start with one stone, just so there's a little bit. But that way we get that really dark image on the bottom. As you can see, cobblestone is much darker than normal stone, or at least it appears so. So this is basically going to allow me to create that really nice extra detail in a way. Hopefully Hopefully this ends up looking good. Let's get this done. So I've made a fairly decent amount of impact into the job already, and it is already looking quite substantial, I must say. That is going to look really cool when we are finally done with it. Of course, that is not how it's going to look in the end product, of course. We're going to have some vines growing up it. This is going to be a very organic themed build, so we're going to have a lot of nature as well. But yeah, we're already making significant progress on it. Tell me what you think about it in the comments, and any suggestions you have for it, I'll make sure to listen to them, of course. I've also continued the work over this side, and it's coming together even better, I feel. Maybe not so much in this area, which is a bit blocky, but yeah, that's fine. But I have noticed that there is this gift box here, and let's take a look at it. Okay, I did know that this gift box is here, but I haven't actually looked at it properly. So what do we have in here? We got like diamond blocks, some more diamonds, potions of slow falling. Actually, they're pretty good, aren't they? Potion of night vision. Oh yeah. Firework rockets, a stack of them. Sharpness 5, sharpness 5. Unbreaking. But it's asking me here to read me first, so I better read this. Don't take the stuff yet. Welcome to the gift box mini events. Keep whatever you want out of the box except the book, and fill it with equally as good or better stuff. How do I know if it's just as good? So the aim is to fill the box, if I take things out, with equally or better stuff. That just sounds like a loss for me. Then give it to another somewhat active person on the realm, otherwise the game stops. Rules: please follow the instructions above. Don't take the things in the box. If you can't put anything that's better, give it to another person. How do I know if it's better though? Don't just take the stuff out of the box and leave it empty. Make sure to have fun and don't make anyone upset. Well, that is a lot of instructions, but I honestly don't know what I can change about this box that if I take something out, I have to put something back as equal value. Let's see. Is it like a trading? Oh, it's like a trading game. Do I have anything that I want to get rid of in my ender chest maybe? I mean, I do have these discs. They're probably worth a bit. Oh, we do have one netherite scrap. We'll get back to that later, guys. I'm going to continue on building the thing, and I'll think about that gift box. And that is the entire bottom part of the mountain complete, and it is, I must say, it is looking really good. That's not a very good angle of it, is it? It is looking really cool, guys. I am really liking how this is coming together. I did make this island very symmetrically based, so we've got everything basically mirrored on every side, and this river here was basically the only thing that is not symmetrical at this point. As you guys can see, this is very basic terraforming, in my opinion at least. I could do much better. It's probably the most efficient form of terraforming I can do. I guess. While I was actually building that wall, I was looking over here and I was thinking, as much as I do like this village here, while I was building that cliff just then, I was thinking to myself, oh, I really wish it wasn't in this spot. It's a really cool little prank that they pulled on me, but like, I said that I was going to leave it for as long as possible, but honestly, I can't. I really need to just move it away because it's becoming a bit of a, it's impeding my building a little bit, if that's what you could call it. I reckon I'll leave circles here though. So what I want to do next is actually fill in this next little level, and this is going to be a bit of a plateau before we go up to a second cliff. And basically what that's going to allow me to do is create like a little bit like a step sort of thing, I'm thinking, and have like grass there and a few more features, of course. And yeah, it's just a way, I guess it's just a way that I can create a bit more of a level, different levels of the floating island. So what I was thinking is just making a bit of a stone bottom and then layering on top with that grass. And basically what that's going to allow me to do is have water on that then, so that we don't have to worry about all the water, as you can see. And if you guys are wondering why I use so much stone, well, that's because I don't need to care about getting it anymore. I mined 100,000 stone a few months back, and now I actually have a seemingly endless supply. It's amazing. Oh, and by the way, I couldn't really come up with anything to put in the gift box because I don't have that much that is actually better than that. I don't know how to get anything better than that, but yeah, I'm just going to put some netherite scrap in there because I don't need the netherite scrap, and I just want to contribute to the box really badly. Who should we drop this off to? I reckon I'll drop it off here at Flames' base, and yeah, it's coming together a little bit more. He's building Asgard, by the way, and yeah, that's a lot of gold. And with the stone added, let's add in the grass. So all the grass has been placed down now, guys, and I want to start getting to work on the next part of the cliff. We're gonna do some mob proofing probably next episode though, because there's a little bit of a mob farm going on in here, which I think is probably better that they're spawning in there than on the island itself, although at night time this does turn into a mob spawner. So I want to do basically the same thing that we just did to this part of the cliff and do it up there. Of course we're going to be doing it a little bit lighter color, not as much cobblestone in it, more stone than cobblestone, just to add that more effect. But yeah, it should turn out really well. Let's hit timelapse mode and let's get that done. The mana for our massive floating island is now officially complete. Not actually complete, but like it's mostly there. I must say, my terraforming style needs improvement next season because that is that's pretty basic in my opinion. There is much better ways that I could have terraformed this, but honestly, I don't care. It looks cool, and I'm just going to keep it simplified in that way. I'm using a lot of shapes. I've used it for this island, and I'm going to continue using it for all my islands because I think it just adds a different sort of style. I don't really want to have like a super realistic type look. I don't reckon that would look particularly good. But with this, I have like a lot of shapes, really, and then they just work into one big thing. And when this is fully detailed, guys, it's going to look even better. So make sure to stick around for that. What I want to do now is actually add the overhanging bits of coarse dirt, and that basically finishes off the terraforming pretty much. Except for in the next episodes, we'll probably do some more detailing with little stone slabs to add a little bit more effect. But what we're going to do is hit time-lapse mode once again. I know, I just love my time-lapse modes. It's ridiculous. But yeah, we're going to hit time-lapse mode, and let's finish off that, because right now I don't like that for terraforming. I like that. Alrighty then, that is everything completely finished for the terraforming of the mountain. I am really liking this. However, I must say, it is a bit bland at the moment, and of course that is something we'll fix at a later date. It is actually coming to shape though. We do have a lot of things to still work on, many more hours to put into this. Next episode, I'll probably end up working a bit more. Maybe, if you guys are lucky, I may start on the temple here. I've already got the outline marked out, and I can't wait to see this come to life. It's going to be really amazing. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just really the cliff building episode. But yeah, I'm okay with that because it looks pretty cool. It's now rendered out, but like, yeah. This is the most massive floating island that I have ever seen built in Minecraft. Tell me guys if you have seen one that is bigger than this. I will be surprised. But yeah, tell me in the comments if you have, because yeah, my ego for this place is just getting bigger and bigger. Did enjoy this video and you happen to like my voice at the same time, well then, in fact, I guess don't go anywhere. Yeah, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, and I'll see you next time. See ya.